think that we're at the precipice now of going into the next level, and there's a fork in the road coming. Do we go down this side or do we go down this way? And so hopefully we're nudging, we meaning this podcast and many other people are nudging people in the right direction to get them to wake up, question their reality, question themselves, ask questions, do better research, stay away from the foolishness, and try to elevate themselves.
Do you think Christ will return?
I don't think the Christ will return in the sense that people believe a being is just going to come back riding on a cloud. I believe that the return of Christ is the Christ consciousness. I believe Christ said that the Christ will return, the Christ consciousness in each and every one of us. Each and every one of us has a crystallized consciousness, and you can achieve that through growth, through personal growth. And I believe that the return is when everyone obtains the same level of frequency of love, peace, and respect, dignity, and elevation. We all become adept initiates. We all rise and we all return at the same time. It takes a certain number of people to achieve a certain level. It's like that monkey effect. When a certain amount of people get that frequency, the mass expands around the planet. I think that the Christ is a consciousness that's going to return to the planet, not a person coming from the clouds.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Yeah, that's Billy, this is some wild shit, man.
I understand you don't want to change or fuck with your mind's makeup, but I really think you should dive into ayahuasca and some of that stuff. Only because I had a past life regression.
Wow.
And there was a moment where it's like I couldn't see my grandmother, but for some reason I just knew my grandmother was there.
Wow.
And it was kind of how you explained that scenario where it's like our mouths aren't moving, we're not communicating, but at the same time there's some level of communication. And I was like, that was eerily similar to Yeah, so I was like, you might want to jump into that. You've explored everything else. That's one realm that you haven't touched yet.
Yeah, I'll back up my memory first into a DNA hard drive because they have those now, and then just in case, I'll have a backup.
So that is the concern for you, is that if you do these hallucinogenic drugs, that you could some way alter your brain chemistry, and then you would lose all of the productivity that you've had.
Yeah, because I know right now, myself and my wife, we know 3 people that are gone.
Yeah.
Gone. Out there, they're gone.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get them back. And so it's like,
From psychedelics?
Yeah, now my wife has done psychedelics. She did mushrooms once or twice, and it worked out great for her. And she knows a few people that have done it as well. Worked out phenomenal. I think it's a great tool.